True, you're a starter. You're the man now. What's just talk about the difference in your role between when you first got here and what you are right now?
When I first got here, honestly, I ain't like my role. I came in, I was a backup, but I learned a lot from the guys in front of me. So it's just a learning experience.
Looks like you've trimmed. I don't know if you trimmed down, but you look quite a bit more muscular this year. What was the off season like as far as training and getting ready?
Off season was great. I lifted a lot of weights, and last year I played at 195. Now I'm 205, so just lifting a lot, getting a lot of shots up in my hair.
They're a team that's gonna foul no matter what. Is that a good start for you guys? I know you like to play defense. Maybe the physical game doesn't bother you, but for the newcomers, a game like that, a good one?
Yeah, a game like that is a good one. Especially, it's gonna get us ready for UCLA and St. John's because they're scrappy also. The newcomers, they just got to adjust. They're just freshmen, and they're just getting used to the team.
And then the starting five, I'm looking at, I know plus minus doesn't always mean much, but you guys got out to the quick start, 11-0, 13-2. You guys have all the pluses, plus 15's the lowest plus minus. And then the bench is where it kind of dropped off. Did you notice that a little bit? That some guys didn't, I guess, mesh as well together?
Yeah, I noticed that, but they're all new. Everybody who came off the bench was new, so they're just getting the feel of the game. So they will get better at that.
I just got to ask, how was it being back in the pit, man, making that first three, second three, just being back?
It was amazing, man. The environment, I love the environment here. It's always, I say lit. It's always jumping. Pit's always lit.
I like it. And obviously playing a D1 opponent, Jeff kind of touched on it, but just how big was it to be kind of in situations too, and even down the stretch when it was close, how you guys handled it? How big is that for you guys as well early on?
Well, that's super big, A team like that is definitely getting us ready for upcoming teams, They're scrappy, so getting used to that.
All right, Jalen's gone. Who's supposed to get the pit going when they need that? I know you talked about when he would do that and scream after a defensive player or dive. Like, you loved watching him do that. How much of that's going to be you this year?
A lot of it, honestly. You see, after the dunk, after the live, I did a little showboat. It reminded me of House. Something House would do.
So that was a little bit an ode to Jalen a little bit.
Yeah.
What are your expectations for yourself this year? Obviously, an increased role for you.
Just coming in and being a leader. I'm young, but I can also lead. Coming in every day, I practice hard. If others are lacking, pick them up. I learn from the best. So just carrying it on.
Well, as coach, the same thing when he comes in here, but how much of the playbook did we see tonight?
Not a lot of it. It was a lot of basics. He brought up he ran a play. I was like, oh wow, he's getting deep into the bag, but it's all right. We got a lot more.
Were there segments of the game where it was just you'd focus on just defense? Because it seems like this kind of game, it bogged down into like defensive slugfest both ways.
Yeah, they were getting a lot of drives to the basket, so we had to pack the paint. That wasn't a very good shooting team, so we just had to pack the paint.
The points off turnovers didn't end up being a big disparity, but the turnovers sure was. 25 turnovers, I know that's what they do, but like 25, I would think, is something that's going to concern you at least a little bit.
Oh, yeah. We're going to work on that for sure. We're going to stop that. I know I had a few late games. I got to get the ball out of my hands quicker.
How much of it is what they were doing, and how much was it you guys sort of maybe still getting the feel for playing? I know they played in Mexico last week. You guys did have a scrimmage, but they also played over the summer. They had a foreign tour over the summer. They've had more game experience together. Any of that with you guys on these turnovers? Like, you guys just are still learning each other a little bit?
Yeah, I say we started learning each other, but me personally, I just had two dumb mistakes at the very end, so I got to get better at that.
Were there any of the new guys that you were impressed with, either the freshmen or some of the transfers?
Jovan and Cade. I like Jovan. He's very aggressive. He's versatile. Cade, I see he like a younger me. He comes in and get the defense sparked, and he's going to be a good player.
Do you have a favorite wrestler like Jalen House?
A wrestler? Nah.